When someone makes a donation, they usually come through the front door, and the person at the desk will greet them, and they'll notify us that a donation has come in, and we get a donation sheet and write up the items they're donating and provide them the original, and we take a copy. From there, the equipment will go outside to a designated area. This is our workshop, our hub scrub building right here, the brown building. And when equipment comes in for donations, we usually store it in this little area right here. And then we evaluate it, look at it, see if it needs repair or if it just needs cleaning. If it needs cleaning, then we start the pre-cleaning process, and then we put it in the hub scrub machine. So pre-cleaning, we just bring it out and get the buckets and the brushes.
I'll do it.
Okay.
You gotta be pretty good.
Everything gets a pre-wash, you know, just scrub down real good before it goes into the hub scrub machine.
Soap and water.
And when we go out in the public and take hub scrub, we also do the same process. We do the pre-cleaning before it goes into the machine. And this is just to get any really grime dirt off. Right. Because sometimes equipment is left outside or in storage buildings or something, and it may have some mold or rust or something on it. So once she gets done doing the pre-cleaning, then she rinses it, and then it'll go into the machine. We just use basic soap and water for the pre-clean, rinse it off, and then we put it in the machine where it's clean with chemicals. Yeah. Inside the machine, you can see there's two arms on the side that go up and spray the equipment, and it also sprays from the bottom for the undercarriage. And when you put the equipment in, you can just give it a quick little spray down. And this is water that has chemicals in it. The chemicals for the hub scrub is kept in the back. The water gets about 140 degrees, and it takes about 7 to 10 minutes for a cycle. And you can turn it on. And normally we can put about 4 items in there at a time.
Sometimes you can see the arms going.
There they go.
Yeah, there they go, yeah.
And the chemicals are back here. We have sanitization, disinfectant, drying agents. And then it has to drain into a regular drain. It can't drain into the ground or the street. It has to go into a drain, a street drain or regular drain. You want to stop it? So when the equipment's done, we take it out and it has a drying agent put on it, but we also have to dry it a little. It's not completely dry, so we take it out, dry it, then we check the screws, make sure they're tight, oil all the little movable parts, and then we wrap it in plastic wrap and we have to check all the legs that have extensions because water gets trapped up there. So once we do that, we just take a drying cloth and dry off the excess water. And she'll check the screws while she's doing that to see if there's any that's loose, need tightening or missing.
These are already on what you call them. Was it seal on?
And for instance, with a walker, basically we want to make sure the legs are working properly and that it closes, it folds properly. Right. And the leg caps are not worn out. We have two machines. One is larger than the other. They both are portable. They can go out into the community, like if we have community fairs or if an organization just wants us to come out and provide this service for their residents or consumers. One person can actually manipulate it. It's on rollers. It's not real heavy. It's big, but it's not real heavy. One's smaller than the other, so depending on how many people they're expecting, it'll be which one we take. And normally we rent a truck and load it onto the truck and take it to the facility. Where we can repair items. We have our tools and screws and bolts and such, and some other stuff. We do have to keep these two buildings climate controlled because there's computers inside the hub scrub machines, so we try to keep it warm or cool, control it. And if items are too big to come into the workshop, we take the tools outside and just work out in the yard. That's it. So after the equipment is dried, then it's wrapped in plastic wrap to keep it clean. I don't know which way I'm going here.
It's just to get stuck. That's all.
Okay. It's just like saran wrap. We just wrap it the best we can to try to keep it clean. And after the equipment is wrapped, we make a barcode, put it in inventory and make a barcode, and then we place it in its storage place, and we'll show you that.
Try to keep some of the dust off.
Okay. These are our clean storage areas, these two trailers.
Usually things that need to be barcoded that are clean and just need to be barcoded and then stored. Because all this has to be barcoded.
And the other items in here are items that are new, but we were able to get them at a very discounted price, so we can offer it back to the consumer at a very low price.
Stuff is already good.
And then the trailer here is items that have been cleaned, and they're just waiting for consumers to come get them. that we have ready to go out. We do require a doctor's statement from people getting wheelchairs, and we give them information about seating clinics that are local and the importance of a seating evaluation, and we let them know that the chair they're getting from us is temporary until they can actually get one customized for their fit.